Welcome to Damu Education. If not yet subscribed, please subscribe and click the bell icon. So in this module, we are going to discuss of 7th question. What is that? Here, O is any point in the interior of triangle ABC. So O is any one point in the interior, means inside of this triangle ABC. OD, so what is that OD here? Let's going to write it. This is D and this is E and this is F. So OD is perpendicular to BC and OE is perpendicular to AC and OF is perpendicular to AB. So these are the things. First one and second one we have to show it. So first of all, let's going to write that given conditions. So what are the given conditions? So here given that O is any point in the interior of triangle ABC. So O is a point in the interior of triangle ABC. Next one here, what they are given, OD is perpendicular to BC. So here perpendicular to BC means, so what is that? Here it's making 90 degrees. That is the meaning. Then OE is perpendicular to AC and OF is perpendicular to AB. So these are the given conditions, and what is that here we need to show here. So first of all, so here let's going to join OA, OB and OC. So join OA, OB and OC. So in order to prove the given conditions, so required to prove RTP. So RTP is first of all OA square plus OB square plus OC square. So OA square, OB square plus OC square minus, we are subtracting the sides of that, OD square minus OE square minus OF square will be equal to AF square, so side square. So in these triangles, AF square plus BD square plus CE square. So this is the first one required to prove. And what is the second one? So second one here is AF square plus BD square plus CE square will be equal to AE square plus CD square plus BF square. So these are the conditions what we have to explain it here. So first of all, let's going to take first one, proof. Now write the proof. So first one. So let's consider here triangle OFA. Why? Because here it's rotating on OF, OA and all the considered things. So let's consider OFA. So let triangle OFA. So here it's making 90 degrees. Don't get confused. Here it's making 90 degrees. OFA and ODB, triangle ODB and triangle OEC and triangle OEC. So in all these triangles, it's rotating on AF, BD, CE. So we are covered all the triangles. So first one. From Pythagoras theorem, what you can write from Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square. So from Pythagoras theorem, what you can write it here is hypotenuse square. So square of the hypotenuse will be equal to sum of the squares of side 1 plus side 2, other two sides. So let's consider in this triangle, let's take it here, this is hypotenuse S1, S2. So this is the condition. So S1 and S2. So based on these conditions, now we'll explain. So from Pythagoras theorem. So from triangle, first one let's consider from triangle OFA. So since OFA, you can write hypotenuse square will be equal to, what is that? OA square, this is hypotenuse, OA square will be equal to OF square plus FA square. Can you write it like this or not? Yes. OF square plus FA square. And also from triangle ODB or OBD, triangle OBD. So this is hypotenuse, that is OB square will be equal to OD square plus BD square. Can you write like this or not? Yes, we can write it. From triangle OEC. So here it's making 90 degrees and here also it's making 90 degrees. So hypotenuse always we have to take opposite to the 90 degrees. So that is triangle OEC. In that, hypotenuse will be equal to OC square will be equal to OE square plus CE square. So from all these conditions, adding all these equations, left side and right side. So let's take it this one, 1, 2, 3. So from all these conditions, I will write it here. So add all above equations. Add all above equations. So if you add all of the above equations, left side what is that? OA square plus OB square plus OC square will be equal to OF square plus FA square plus OD square plus BD square. Then what you can write? OF square plus FA square plus BD square plus what you can write? OE square plus CE square. So you can keep right side whatever we required, FA square, BD square and CE square. Keep all the remaining one, shift to the left side. That is OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OF square minus OD square minus OE square will be equal to AF square or FA square plus BD square plus CE square. Hence it is proved. Hence proved. So first one we are shown. So this is one we required. So we are shown that first one. Next one, second one, let's take it. We are going to prove that in triangle ODB. So let triangle ODB. So here ODB and triangle ODC. ODC. So in that both the triangles, what you can write it here as, so from triangle ODC, from Pythagoras theorem, OB square will be equal to OD square plus BD square. Can you take this one from ODC? So ODC, that is OC square will be equal to OD square plus DC square. So if you take these two conditions, if you subtract these two conditions, we will get it as what you can get it here. So let's write it. Let's take this is one for first one and this is second one from both the triangles. So if you take this is the bunch of one material. So if you take this one and let consider what you can take it here as triangle OAE, triangle OEA and triangle OEC. So in that both the triangles, so let's take it OA square will be equal to OE square plus, so from this triangle we are explaining OAE square and OC square will be equal to OC square will be equal to OE square plus CE square. So this is third and fourth, this is set of second one. Then let again take triangle OFA and triangle OFB. So in this one you can take it hypotenuse, that is OA square will be equal to OF square plus FA square. This is equation 5. And again hypotenuse here it is OB square will be equal to OF square plus BF square. Let's take this is equation 1. Equation 6, sorry for that. So from these conditions, from all these conditions, you can take 1 minus 2. Okay, let's consider all these equations. Again I am writing in a new page. So OB square and all these things. First of all, let's take from these 1 minus 2. Why? Because OB square minus 1 minus 2. Let's going to write. So left side what is that? OB square minus OC square will be equal to OB square minus OC square will be equal to, so OD square plus BD square minus of OD square plus DC square. So that is OD square plus BD square minus OD square minus DC square. If you multiply plus into minus, minus into plus will become minus, plus OD square minus OD square will going to cancel. So we will get it as OB square minus OC square will be equal to BD square minus DC square. Let's take this is another equation. So let's take it, this is seventh equation. Similarly, you can do these things. So here OC square minus O square, that is 4 minus 3. Let's going to do it, that is OC square minus OA square. So OC square minus OA square will be equal to, that is OE square plus CE square minus of OE square plus AE square. So this one plus into minus, let's going to distribute this minus with this, multiply with this minus. So minus into plus become minus OE square minus AE square. So OE square plus OE square will going to cancel, that is OC square minus OA square will be equal to CE square minus what is that, AE square. So this one another equation. Let's take it, this is equation 8. Next one, OE square minus OB square. From this one similarly 6 minus 5. Let's take it this one. Why? Because why I am taking 5, 6 minus 5, 4 minus 3 only, because here we need to cancel all these terms. For that, if you add it, we need to get with the opposite sign. So here minus OC is there, for that OC should be get positive. Here minus OA is there, for that we need to get OA as a positive. For that 6 minus 5. So that is OA square minus OB square will be equal to OF square plus FA square minus of OF square plus BF square. So here BF square. So that is OF square plus FA square minus OF square minus BF square. So OF square will going to cancel, that is OA square minus OB square will be equal to FA square minus BF square. So this is another equation. Let's take it, equation 9. So if you add all the equations, add 7, 8, 9 equations, left side and right side. So if you add all the equations, what you will get it here is OB square, let's write it OB square minus OC square plus OC square minus OA square plus OA square minus OB square. That will be equal to all the equations BD square minus DC square plus CE square minus AE square plus FA square minus BF square. So OB square, OC square, OC square, OA square and OA square, all these values will going to cancel. We will get it as 0. So is there any cancellation here? Is there any cancellations? No. So let's going to write BD square minus DC square plus CE square minus AE square plus FA square minus BF square. So all the negatives will be shift to the left side. What values we will get it here as? So we will get it as DC square plus AE square plus BF square will be equal to BD square plus CE square plus FA square. So hence it is proved. Hence proved. So this is the way to explain the values. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.